Let's see if you guys can catch the sunrise. This is usually where it rises, in that darkest spot right on over there. That area. This is where it rises. But anyway, I'm going to run inside and grab my coffee. You guys, again, do your best to watch it rise. Never mind the parking lot lights. But I'm going to run in and grab my coffee. I know the glass is a little dirty, but I'm rooting for you. You'll spot it. Okay, so you guys been watching and I got my coffee and the sun is not up yet. So, I guess I'll go hunting for it. No, I'm just kidding. And these lights in the parking lot are nowhere near as large and bright as this camera's making it appear. But please subscribe so that viewers can have a better understanding. Look at that coming up. Real pretty. I need viewers to share the word, I guess, understand where people are at in life when they struggle with a diagnosis, when they struggle with symptoms of a diagnosis, when they struggle with treatments of a diagnosis. And I'm sure this applies to really any diagnosis, because medical stuff is medical stuff, you know. So here's the movie theater. I know you guys see that sun. Oh, did not see that speed bump. Uh-oh. But right now, I'm in a decent mood, I would say. Can't see anything out here. It's so dark. But it's a decent day, even though I just got it started. You know, getting ready to go to service. Gonna go back and get the kids up and ready, you know, get ready for service. And I don't think we're serving today. Gonna have to look at the calendar, but I don't think we are. So far today is a good day. Yesterday was a good day. We went ahead and we served also at a local community, and we accepted their resources as well. I've got to get a better camera because this just is not doing it. This camera is not it is not catching it. Complex community. What is this place about? Oh, it's a bank, is it? Complex community. I just came on over here for that. Okay. It's trying to hide on me. It usually rises in the same spot. But I think it's trying to hide on me today, you guys. But anyway, I need some subscribers so that they can understand the differences in specifically moods and noticing the shift right when it happens. Because usually people that struggle with that disorder, they're not going to sit there and announce, oh, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Angry has arrived. Mr. and Mrs. Excitement has arrived. They're not going to really sit there and tell someone that because they're overstimulated with that emotion, with that mood. So they're not even going to like really notice the transition. Because we just can't handle, we cannot handle the moods. We just can't. And it sounds real childish. It really does. You can't handle your emotions. And when you sit back and think about it, no, mofo, the true answer is no. No, it takes a lot longer to take care of than a healthier, emotionally healthy person, excuse me. Because nobody on earth is healthy. Nobody, let's face it. Nobody is in their right mind. Nobody, let's face it. Nobody. Even newborns, they're still developing. So no one on earth is in their right mind. You have the elderly who are deteriorating, and then you have us who's right in the middle, and none of us, not one person on earth is okay. We all struggle with something, and either it's confusion, it's trauma, you know, it all stems from some sort of trauma. Rather your mother miscarried you in the womb, she slumped down, you know, alcohol instead of milk, or did drugs instead of nothing, instead of prenatal pills. Uh-oh, phone fell. Anyway, I need you guys to, yeah, like I said, kind of just understand. It is very challenging to control moods, especially when they come out of nowhere. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, I just pulled over to pick up the phone. I'm going to tell you right now, my worst moods, for some people, it would be being sad, because it leads to severe depression. Yeah, that's a pretty bad mood for me too, but mine would be anger. I don't know how others around me survive it. I don't know how. And I pray it goes away, because any mood can disrupt someone's day. Any mood. Any mood. Whether they're down or whether they're ecstatic, overly happy, super duper excited for whatever the reason, acting as if they just became a super duper, I don't know, billionaire. I don't know. Money's not a factor in my life. I don't care. I know it's a tool. I'm not with the world as far as like needing it. So for me, something that was super exciting, I think, would be learning that I'm a mom. Oh, congrats, you're a mom of twins or triplets. That would be very, very great news, and people would see it. But for people that are bipolar, they could get a job, let's say, and it's not something that they were super hoping for, but they know that they need this job to take care of life. So usually a bipolar person would get a job and they would walk out and get hired. And they would be hired, and in the parking lot, they would be acting as if they just learned that they're becoming a parent. Super ecstatic. And really, the level of happiness or excitement there after just learning that you got a job shouldn't be, to me, I feel like, as strong as, you know what I mean, learning that you're becoming a parent. Or learning that you just won the lotto, or whatever it is that floats your boat, that makes you happy. So with bipolar people, whatever the event is in life, it could be so small, minute, very simple, but the reaction, the mood, the emotional aspect of it to a bipolar person will always be extreme, no matter what it is. If it's happy, they'll be extreme, called excitement. If they're sad, it's going to be extreme, it's called depression. If they're upset, like agitated, it becomes outrage, a massive amount of anger. It's not cool. There's other emotions there too, but either way it goes, none of those emotions are easy to control or roll right off the back. I don't know, but the next time I'm in an episode, I am going to be brave enough to record, and I'm going to tell you why I'm flying off the handle. I'm just going to kind of show you guys what's up. Or if the mood is happy, I'm going to tell you guys why. Right now, this mood is called just neutral, I guess. I just got up. I still got my sleep voice. I still got my sleep face on. But nothing really has taken place yet. Like I said, I do have an agenda of just going to service this morning. And then going back home. But outside of that, like I said, I am going to try to remember. I'm going to do my best to try to remember to record each episode, each mood change, sudden move change that I have, so that you guys can kind of have a better understanding for people around you that have no diagnosis but are suffering from this. They just ain't even gone in to go and get diagnosed. Like, hey, something's not quite right. I'm really, really angry to the point where I'm ready to delete people behind road rage. It is never that serious. But for a bipolar person, it is. It is just that serious, and it does not make sense, and it is not cool. It's frightening. Not just for potential victims, but it's frightening for bipolar people. Look at that sunrise. Here we go. You guys need to subscribe so that you can see what kind of can trigger people and how they handle it by themselves. Because I know I am all by myself, literally, in this whole big old world. And I don't have any support, Therapy is not always a bonus, and neither is medication. But we'll get into that at a different day, for sure. I'm going to tell you the pros and cons about that personally, so you could help other people. Because saying calling someone who has no diagnosis and you have no PhD yourself, saying that, oh, you're just bipolar in the middle of an argument. You guys cannot do that. That's no different from that whole LGBTQT, whatever you want to call that. You can't just go outright and go up to them and start calling them names. They're going to find it offensive. Okay, well, somebody who struggles with an illness in their brain is going to not only find it offensive when you sit there and call them a name, but they're going to actually act upon that in the worst way, if that's the way they respond. And there is no choice in the response. There is no choice, you guys. This is the warning about it. And it's just awful. To me, it's just awful. Tap in and I'll tell you guys more.